Good morning, party people. Hopefully everyone is doing all right. It's beautiful Wednesday morning, October 1st. And yeah, we're having a good week. September was a good month. Let's get the market open. Let's find some patterns. Same thing we always do. All righty. What up? Kind of fell overnight, but we're definitely retracing up.
Yeah, there's a couple tickers still kind of hit down. Meta's still at the lows. Definitely looking
Hold
like
on,
a bearish one.
Crypto likes the shutdown, someone said.
Yeah, crypto moved. Like MSTR coin gapped up.
Yeah.
Also, now we wait to see what actually holds up till open.
Been asked so many times what happens to the market when there's a shutdown. I'm like, dude, just wait for price action, you know? Like if it's gonna be it's not gonna be the same as another time.
Yeah, I mean it's no different than any major event or announcement, or you just market's gonna react. We'll wait, we'll see, and then there's gonna be another announcement when it's not shut down anymore. Then we wait, we play that reaction.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like look back at all the like carry trade. That's a perfect example. Like, oh my gosh, Japan carry trade. We flushed so fast, and then it recovered just as fast.
Right, exactly. It's just like follow the price action, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I pointed out Meta, like look for bearish, look for bullish, outliers, and then if it goes one way or the other, the reaction the rest of the day, then we'll kind of watch, right? Those will be the leaders if it's going up or going back down.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Pretty freaking much.
Yeah, let me I'm gonna go set up the stream real quick. Give me 1 sec. Put myself on mute real quick till everybody else hops on.
Good morning.
What's going on, brother? How are you?
Doing good. Doing real good.
Yeah,
How are you?
you've had a good September.
I've had a pretty good September.
Good to hear, man.
Pretty damn good. You been doing well?
Yeah, it's been great. The market has been providing some bigger daily bars, and so it's just been a nice range, you know. Like you can wait for these daily wedges to play out or whatever it might be. Some of the other days before this volatility was like it would be only overnight, or we would have a $1.20 or 80-cent range on SPY. It just was not fun. So this is way better, I think. We get dips, but we get rips, you know?
Yeah.
I was telling everybody, and I was posting like, hey, I'm bullish. Monday, we gapped up. We dropped to Friday's high. And then yesterday, we opened up on Friday's high, ended up pushing over Monday's open. So it's like whatever was lost on Monday, which wasn't much, we just got back on Tuesday, no problem. Pretty sweet.
I've been short, like massively short. But it's working. I have huge shorts on Meta and Netflix right now.
Oh, shorts on Meta. Okay.
Yeah. And Netflix is really good on the short. Meta looks good on the short. And I'll tell you what, if we give 720 today, 721, I'm gonna just size up more on that one. That one looks real good. And so Meta, Netflix, LAC for potential calls over that pre-market high, or even if we can just defend like 680, get a nice turn off that.
Yeah,
I might
Meta's
try some
definitely a leader
calls.
and moves a lot.
Yeah. That's what my focus is this morning.
Yeah, I was watching,
but I'm feeling really good.
I was watching Oracle as well. More downside yesterday.
Yeah.
Meta,
Oracle's been a real fun short.
yeah, Meta and Oracle though have been are expensive earlier in the week, so I tend to play them like after Wednesday.
That's fair.
But you're right.
I feel like this market's crazy weak right here. I'm looking for rollover confirmation. There's a wedge on the 65-minute for SPY that I'm looking to give out.
Oh, really?
We'll see if it actually happens. Okay. Yeah. I just feel like breath decay has been like substantial. I don't know. Bitcoin's coming back here, and I'm kind of like using that as a pseudo measurement of like where liquidity's at. And I see it coming back here. Actually, Bitcoin just stopped me out on a short this morning. But we'll see if my kind of broad thesis can play out here or not. It's kind of fine if it doesn't, though, because these individual names have been doing so well that we're more like, I do have some like swings on as well.
Yeah.
That haven't been working, but they're only slightly down. So I'll stop out at all-time high, but I'll kind of let these sit and see if I'm right, you know? Testing it out. I'll size up on the wedge break if we do get it.
Yeah. So are you like full bear?
I am full net short on this market right now.
Okay, gotcha.
Not a single bullish position.
Gotcha.
I'm begging for the pain, baby.
All good.
How y'all doing this morning?
We're good, man. How are you?
Good.
How was your? You were kind of quiet yesterday, right?
Yeah, I've been quiet last couple days.
Yeah,
I've had shit going on. I've had shit going on in the shop.
Yeah, I figured you were probably busy.
Yeah, we're headed into fall, and people want their cars ready for winter, and
oh, okay.
So,
gotcha.
That and my big show truck, trying to get everything on it fixed again. So, I think I'm going to finally sell it. This big show truck I built in high school.
Yeah, the one that was sitting there for a while.
Yeah, I've been sitting in a field for 4 years. Yeah.
That thing's cool, though.
There was a point in time I had 80 grand in that truck.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, coin.
Is your alert sound a frog? That is...
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
Jesus.
Wonder which... I don't think I have an alert there. I don't know.
Meta gave
That
me the
was like the
full
worst.
confirmation, but hard to get in right here.
Fucking
Yeah, Meta hit that 717 and bounced hard. Shot
Yeah.
right back up. There's a demand zone right there. I was hoping to see us shoot through it.
Oh, shoot. We'll mark it
and
open,
then,
huh?
and then come back up and test it.
Yeah. LAC is getting a real nice retracement after that pump. I'm got an eye on that one. I got an eye on Meta here. I might try my hand at.
KT JD's been looking real nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take off some Netflix puts right here.
Yeah, everybody and their mom was shorting that with the Elon posts.
What Elon was posting about Netflix?
Yeah, something about everybody should cancel Netflix or something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I guess.
Thanks, Elon.
Amazon. Oh, Amazon dropped. Okay, I saw Amazon in the chat. So.
Oh, it's so wide right here.
All right.
Honestly, just now broke the parallel channel on Netflix. So I should probably leave a good amount of this on, actually. I'm not getting films, but I should probably just be patient with it.
Meta had that. I'm sorry. Tesla had that initial push, but it's giving it back.
Oh yeah, Tesla always, dude.
It's already back at almost 440 that level.
I have this went right to pre-market IWM, but I have 240, 170 in IWM. Like trying to break out of yesterday's range, I guess. Letting things settle for sure. Let's see. On Qs, I have 59954. Pretty much closing print yesterday. Right in the middle of yesterday's range on Qs. SPY's pushing over that 66355 level. This is where we took calls to yesterday. So strong opening candle on SPY above that 66355. We tapped it yesterday over and over. Amazon strong candle. Amy says NVIDIA calls are queued up. Yeah, she likes this like flag that has formed. I just don't like to trade immediately on the bell. Some people really do well on that, but I personally don't.
I do not.
Dude, I hate it. I mean, it's nice when you
It
catch it, but like,
waxed
oof.
time.
It just depends on the setup for me.
Why is key levels not loading? Come on.
If Reddit gets a denial here, I'm gonna try short. Actually, I might try it right now. And just with a tight stop. It's not really that expensive. Oh, but these spreads are stupid. Okay.
Yeah, even Qs and IWM are getting a little rejection at that area I was just talking about.
Yep, JD's going.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
its head on the after hours, like low.
I just don't want to play that spread on JD.
Yeah, is the weeklies have spread?
Yeah, weekly's got a spread of anywhere from like 6 cents to almost 9 cents.
Really nice EMA denial at Netflix back to the pre-market low right there.
I have a larger fib at right on 35 for JD. We opened right above it. I thought that's the larger 0.38 fib, and we literally opened above it and pushed.
On that 4 hour, we got a nice bounce off the 0.5. We retested the 0.25. So from here, we can kind of see new highs on JD. We really need to clear 35.80, but from there, it's pretty much clear skies and new highs.
See, NVIDIA's already rejecting. It's like, be nice if Qs could continue over this 599. We pumped off of this spot yesterday, end of day, power hour. IWM rejecting, dang it. NVIDIA rejecting. Go back to JD. Yeah, JD strong off of that 35. That's the big level for me, is 35. So yesterday we were under it all day, 34 and change. Just got over it. Apple, big ripper out of the gate. The trading view is kind of lagging here.
Mine is too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow, Apple really ripped out of the gate, didn't it?
Yep. Danny Rio, 80%, he says.
I just got a buy alert on TEM.
Oh, I love that stock. Pushing
Really? This chart looks terrifying to me, but I got it.
Yeah, it pushed like end of day, had a nice pop end of day, and it's kind of getting over that. What's the other one? TSM, I think? Yeah, TSM, also pushing. Both of those, TEM, TSM. Unity was a big short yesterday. And did you guys see DKNG? Had its worst one day in 4 years. 11% down. Tesla's getting over this 446 level I have. Are you opening bell scalpers? Definitely pushed over closing print from yesterday. Held the midpoint from yesterday as well. Tesla's still pushing. Apple is still pushing. I would not chase that, but it's definitely pushed up. IWM getting over that 24140 area. Hughes is rejecting at 599.
I missed Apple. Well, that sucker's mooning.
Yeah. I had a level in 66323 for SPY, 66323. It's exactly where we opened at.
My gosh, the heat map looks awful here.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for like a wedge to form or something. We're getting over on SPY the opening print from 924 and the 918, 919 high a day area. Be wonderful to hold that spot. Okay, I'm clicking the heat map right now. Yeah, Nvidia's down 1%. Google's down 1%. Meta 2%. Like you were saying with that Meta weakness.
Yeah.
Eli Lilly's up 2.5%. Wow. Go to LLY. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit slow. To reset a Meta. I had a roll because I was short yesterday, and I rolled the profits into the 675s that are up 30% right here, like way out of the money with time.
Uh-huh.
But I actually do want to take this pretty short. If we can retest 720 and get a denial, that would be perfect. Picture perfect.
Wow.
That's exactly what I'm watching on Meta.
Yeah.
Exactly what I've been watching on Meta.
Can you guys say it one more time?
Pretty good short.
Say the levels one more time.
The 720. Watch for a push up into 720, which actually is where VWAP and this 10 EMA is, realistically. And then a rejection off of that back down through 715, really.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And if it can get through this demand zone at 715, 716, it'll go to 700.
Yeah. Yep.
The markets are strong right now, but historically speaking, I've never seen it on a government shutdown, but historically speaking, you get a pretty good pop in the morning of the first quarter, or the morning of the new day of the new quarter, and then it drops, and then you get a good sell-off.
I mean,
I'm just going off history here.
Look at that daily chart on Meta. That 721.50 big support level, and then there's a really nice gap all the way to 709.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you go back a ways, you at the 715, 716 area, you've got a demand zone. So you have to push through that. I would think it would push down through it into 713, 850, and then come back up and retest 715 and then drop down through the gap. And there's a huge $700 sell to open puts order just come through. So you need to be careful there.
AMD with the pop drop and getting right back off of opening range or opening print, excuse me, for on AMD. Still in yesterday's range, but some opportunity there. Nvidia trying to pop off that pre-market low. Amazon, the drop pop thing into a flag. Yeah, that Meta daily. It looks like I have a late July. We kept tapping this 720 area.
Yeah.
That last week of July. So, and then we swung low on here September 2nd. So kind of a big spot here. If we lose this on Meta, 690s almost, you know?
That's what I was saying. You could see it push down into 700.
Right.
Pretty easily.
Q's looks like it's flagging here. SPY as well. Q's looks the best. If it gets over 599, it's gonna go.
So SPY is struggling with that that area dropped from pre-market.
Yeah, it's getting over the after hours close. That 5 p.m. West Coast or 8 p.m. East, whatever you want to call that. But over 665, we're going to get all-time highs. Just a matter of, I have 666. That's that last zone has struggled with.
Yep. And it hit 66. Well, let's see. We got, 66556.
Yeah, Amazon's flagging, like I said. Yeah, I agree, Justin, with that spot.
All right, I'm going to call this close enough. I'm going to enter in meta here a little bit early.
I was just... We must be sitting next to each other, Josh, because I was thinking the same thing. Same exact thing. Like, I'm really thinking some meta puts here are really getting enticing, and it's been long enough now that if it was going to pop, it would have done it.
Yeah, it looks like just an opening bear flag on meta. And it's not moving like Tesla and these others that we've looked at, AMD and Spider.
I gave that one. I gave that one time too. I went out to the 17th.
Meta?
Yeah. I really want to sit in that one.
What contracts did you go into?
I bought the I have multiple. So I'm already in the 675s, and then I also bought 665s, and then I also bought 690s.
Take your eyes off it and you might miss it. I popped over to JD for a second and Palantir fucking rocketed.
Oh, yeah. Dang, off of that pre-market swing low at 4 a.m. Dip ripped. Let's not forget Hood. Did the same thing right off pre-market low. If Hood gets going again, whoo-wee.
I'm still in that Reddit short. It's not really working, but the put premiums are holding up really well.
Yeah, the Tesla contracts are juiced. I think their delivery numbers are like after hours today or something like that.
Yeah, I've got some Tesla Lottos. I kind of front ran that, but they're coming back really nicely today. Like, that's a pretty good move too. Oh, a nice continuation over 450. That's all-time highs, right? It's around 450. No, they're not. They are closer to 489. Holy shit.
If Tesla holds 44640, I'm good. But those contracts are wild. Hood's getting a little top wick here on the 3-minute. IWM is losing that.
Kind of spinning top on JD now, coming back down.
IWM is a triple top. If you take yesterday's, it looks like the Grand Canyon rim to rim, and then can't get over that 242. SPY, look at that Vommy push up coming down. The midpoint from today is 66422 is the midpoint. I want to hold 66422.
So I've actually I built a 663 put SPY position over the last couple of days for next Friday.
Yeah, Meta looks weak, dude.
Yeah.
Which one for next Friday?
The 663 puts.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were talking about that.
I actually had a pretty decent sized position in it, and I took quite a bit off yesterday when it dumped into 661. I sold most of my position. Well, as it popped all the way back up, I built back into the position. So I think because and here it goes. When we lose that 663,
SPY lost that midpoint.
Yep, it's if we lose pre-market low, we'll get 655, I believe.
Damn.
Yesterday in main chat when I threw in there, give me 655. Yeah, There's $1.5 million in SPY 0 DTE puts just hit the tape. Just so you guys know.
66355, we just vomited. You got to get over the previous day, end of day pop. And we didn't do that on SPY. We got right in the middle of it. Q's did too.
Look at Meta.
There goes Meta.
So good.
I didn't take it because I was watching my SPY position, so I took my eyes back off of Meta. I just looked at it, and damn, look at Apple. I told you guys we did a pop and drop today. Told you.
Yup. You did.
I handed that one out. And I said once you lost that 715, it's over for Meta.
Yes, you did.
We're dropping through the bottom of the zone. It's going to come down into the 713 area, I believe, and then come back up. It'll retest that zone of 714.80, and then I think it falls down into 700.
Okay, you got to see a reset here. Opening print on SPY. How does it react? Snow is pretty strong, holding that pop. Starbucks pop dropped. OKLO has been pretty weak after that high. Adobe is getting smoked. Whew.
This one is working. I'll share it, but I will warn you, the super dangerous low liquidity beast, AXON, has really good short signals here. The spreads are some of the worst I've ever fucking seen. And liquidity is complete trash. So careful. I'm already in it and I'm already up like 20-30%. But the real trigger and what I'm hoping brings in more participants is the break of 695. But it's doing really good here. It failed a breakout yesterday. And yeah, I mean, you could try to play with those spreads if you play small. I'm pretty small because I'm actually most of the size here. So
yeah, you're the whole open interest.
Close. I'm half of the open interest right here. So
I like the daily setup on ATAI, a tie. That was on a volume shelf we dropped yesterday. It's pretty strong out of the gate here. I don't know how the spreads are.
This one and MindMed are big stock positions for me, and it's been really good. That's a MNMD.
TSM right back up. That's beautiful. The one you mentioned earlier. Right off VWAP.
They're trying to hold that. Good. The bulls are really trying to hold that 714.50 area. Really trying to hold it. They don't want to give that area up bad. Same with SPY. They don't want to give up 663. Here's your Apple 10 EMA test right here. I think it falls back down under 254.
Yeah, just went back to opening print area. Yep. We lose that.
Everything's round trip. Everything's round tripped already.
Right.
Within 30 minutes.
Yep. Amazon back to opening. JD's not too bad, but
okay. Here you go. Here's your loss of 714.50 on. Yeah, they don't want to give that up on Meta.
Tesla's trying to hold VWAP as well. Those contracts are crazy, though. Way too crazy. SPY's trying to hold that opening.
It's bear flagging on a 3-minute into the 10 EMA and VWAP. And then
for Meta?
I think this is where SPY.
Oh, okay, because Meta is just at low a day.
Yeah, it just there we go. There's the drop over through 714 right there. Now it can just
Free fall.
I should have taken that. It's really still not too late, but I might just take a next week's contract on Meta.
Give yourself some room.
Yeah, give it a little bit of time.
Yeah, getting that little buyer reaction off of the opening print for SPY. That's 66323. Still small.
Damn, those contracts are expensive.
New 5-minute candle here. Oh, Tesla delivery numbers tomorrow morning. That's why contracts are reduced. I thought it was Wednesday after hours, but
there we go. I took a single next week 700.
yeah, JD strong. Let's see. Go back to TSM. Still making this flag.
There's 712.50. There's $2 drop right there. Just from losing 714.50 at immediate $2 drop.
Yep, Meta's you guys all morning long.
That thing was. I should have just stayed in my 725s yesterday. I had 3 725s.
Oh, really?
I made good money on them yesterday when it hit 725, but I didn't stay in them.
I took some. I mean, I did what you did. I was in huge, and then I rolled to that crazy 675 position because I didn't expect.
I have
this
a
kind of
cash
gap
account,
down.
so I can't roll. It won't let me roll.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but I've been watching this Meta, waiting for this. I knew it was going to sell off. It just kind of come back up right there and retested 714 and then fell back down all within a 3-minute candle.
Yep, AMD new high day.
Yeah, NQ came down to previous day low and ripped right off it. Now it's holding the opening print. We have construction data in 4 minutes. Usually doesn't do much, but I don't trust data these days, so I'm going to wait a few minutes here.
Yeah, there's no reason right before data to open anything up unless you're, I don't know.
Yeah, and this doesn't look like there's nothing. I mean, at least on NQ and ES, there's nothing convincing. It's just pop and drop and popping back up. So we need to see it actually give us a real signal here. If NQ can clear 24,860, that'd be huge. 24,860 is like the iron wall for NQ. Also, KT, I know you said Amma went to the Cubs game yesterday. I might go today. I don't have tickets yet, but I might snag some and walk over there.
Nice, dude. They play again tonight?
They play at 2 o'clock this afternoon. They're all day games for the playoffs, which is weird, but whatever.
It's sweet that you're close.
Yeah, it's fun. I went on a walk last night, and I walked right by the stadium, and it was chaos. But it was right as the game was letting out, so that was kind of my fault.
Watching NVIDIA here off a pre-market low.
Meta still fading. That bear flag playing out.
I'm just sticking to Meta, trying to do the least. I did sell my rolls from yesterday for over 70%, but I got the main position still on. The ones open today are still open.
SPY is basically bear flagging here.
I was say ES just rejected VWAP, so did NQ, so it could have been a nice little bull trap there. Again, data in 40 seconds, so
That Axon contracts just went wild. I took some partials for over 40%, which I'm really shocked I got filled. But if you
On
ignored
what
it,
one?
I don't blame you. AXON. It's got a really good. It's not even getting the trigger. Like 695 is the trigger, but I'm just like so nervous about how I'm up most of the position here and the spreads. Yeah, I set the sell thinking it probably wouldn't even fill me, but it did. LAC finally getting some bids. If this thing can show some strength, I'd like to play the continuation. The news was pretty big yesterday with the government investment in tandem with GM. I got a buy alert on ALB too, but this one actually burned me out recently, so I'm a little hesitant. But it's getting a good move today.
Yeah, I'm watching the 66355 on SPY still. Right back there.
Yep. It's really trying to hold that opening print area too.
Yeah. Kind of a falling wedge here on SPY. You take from the top to here. But it's still within yesterday's, I guess, midpoint if you take the high, that last pop. Meta with the green candle. Look at TSM again. Yeah, TSM still flagging. That's one of the best looking ones right now, and AMD was too. AMD got a new high day, then lost it. Oh, I have
Morning, guys.
Hey, I have 163 on AMD. I'm watching. How's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing?
We're pretty good.
Gang,
Really
gang,
good.
what up?
I was listening, and I gotta say I'm 100% bullish right now, not bearish, across the board.
Good. Let's pop then. Let's pop ski.
Because if we don't dump in the next 30 minutes, we're not dumping today. Overnight, and if you look at the history of the government shutdowns, it should have immediately happened, or it's not
History,
I
going
would
to.
just
history
say,
of government shutdowns is usually bullish.
No, last
yeah.
couple were 3% sell off, 1.7% sell off.
On the
It's
first
bullish
day, or
longer term.
okay.
But the immediate reaction is usually very bearish, which is exactly why I was ultra bullish this morning, because this market does opposite of what it should every step of the way all year. So I literally
That's
made $35,000 on SPY calls this morning. I pulled the ERockTrades. That's how convinced I was.
I know. Yeah.
I didn't even alert it because it was literally a lotto play and it goes against everything I preach. But
You like those opening plays though.
yeah, but not on SPY, just like random like that. No, I don't do
Okay.
that usually. It's kind of, I feel like it's a terrible, it goes against everything I preach.
Gotcha.
To just say off a catalyst that I'm going to go into a position like that.
you might be right about. Bitcoin's getting this really positive move here. If it gets over 118, it could go back to all-time
Yeah.
highs.
Oh,
It might
yeah.
be good for
Government
miners.
shutdown, very bullish for silver, gold, Bitcoin,
Yeah.
some other commodity stuff.
AMD new high day.
If SPY could pop the VWAP here, I expect this back up at high day pretty quick. I do have half those SPY calls left that we alerted in the Discord. NVIDIA, I'm watching 186.
Yeah, we should pop here. We held that 66355 on whatever the data was. I don't even watch it.
Palantir's ready to rip as well. We got to be careful because this is where we had a whole lot of chop. We want to hold yesterday's high here, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
we're sitting at that same level. We keep hitting our head.
Yeah, 66440, 66437, whatever it is. It's kind of the spot I'm watching right here. Someone said NVIDIA looking good too. I haven't looked at NVIDIA in a while. But AMD's moving, so chips. Oh, and TSM.
NVIDIA still has lower highs on the 5. We got to break that pattern. I want to see us back above like 186 before I'd bite. There goes SPY. Let's go. Come on. Here we go.
Go SPY, go, fool.
Hello. Did Amy just drop out for anyone else?
What was that?
Drop out. She's here.
No, I'm here.
She heard, or he heard you mention ERockTrades, so he hopped on.
Oh yeah, I said I pulled the ERockTrades this morning. I risked like 18K and made
If we say it enough times, he'll hop on Spaces. So
Did you, Amy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, the opening push is beautiful. Beautiful. Honestly, we'd love another little high day spot here over this little falling wedge I was talking about. Someone said 15% Amazon. Yeah, Amazon went back into VWAP and pushed right up. Kind of it's leading over SPY. Had the same pattern as SPY. And AMD new high day. If anybody took AMD, beautiful. TSM not as strong. JD still flagging.
Watch SMCI here. It's pretty bullish. We still have a few of those calls left. They had about 160%. We've had them for like a week and a half now, maybe 2 weeks. It just broke a major zone. It's now in the gap on the daily. If you look at the daily chart on SMCI, this thing is ready to absolutely rip-a-rooney if we can hold like 48.75 today. Just half of that gap fill puts us up at $54, which is 10%. Huge opportunity.
What is your like SPY level here, Amy? Just because we're at all-time highs. I have 66494, 66557.
I don't really have any levels like I'm looking at as major levels other than holding. I have 663.90 as an important level, and right where we're at right now, I have a resistance level at 665.50, and past that, today's high, and then obviously the 667.34. There's really not a lot of liquidity right here, and if you look at the hourly, we have a perfect inverted head and shoulders / cup and handle, whatever you want to call it. It looks
on the
like
hourly.
It wants
Okay.
to rip through.
Yeah, guys, pull up the hourly if you're watching it.
Yeah, hourly. You could even put it on like 30-minute, 15-minute. Pretty much all those time frames have that set up. Palantir on the 5-minute has a bullish right angle wedge, ready to kind of pop here. On the 5-minute, 3-minute, 2-minute, 1 minute, whatever you want to call it. I know Arsenic was talking about that. Looks like it could pop here in a minute.
I'm gonna buy some shares of ANGX. Actually, is there options here? Oh, there's options here now. Ooh, that must have just been added today. Oh, these are awful.
I'm sure.
Oh my God, I missed a trim on Apple swings there. I didn't realize it ripped that hard at market open. I was playing that SPY. I'm bullish on the SPY here, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
check out what Meta just did. It went up and hit.
Right off.
I hit exactly where I said it would and turned back around, didn't it?
Yep. Yeah, I'm watching on the 5-minute, and it just came out to the register EMA and
come right up
huge
into
denial.
Yep, come right up into that zone. I said it would, and to come retest it, and it's gonna go back down through it.
Yep. Beautiful. I'm super short here, but like my SPY shorts are end of October, so like I'm pretty big into the 640s for end of October. I mean, it might be bullish on the day, maybe even for the rest of the week, but I'm seeing like the breath decay is substantial in the sentiment.
Yeah, I agree. And I said that I was really worried for like the end of September and October on the SPY, and that I was a bear going into Q4. But it's sat so long with those exact setups that you're talking about looking bearish that I don't even
Yeah.
freaking trust him anymore. I don't want to like jump the gun into anything bearish on
Yeah.
SPY because
I've
everything that's been saying that isn't following through yet.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That I'm front running this. What I really need to decide, what I really need for confirmation is for like 6,600 to give, honestly. And if that gives, then I'd look for like, I mean, way down. Like 6,000 is where my fibs would take us if we broke that trend line, because that's like a larger wedge.
Oh, I don't know about that. It's like 12%.
I know, I
That's
know.
massive. That's massive. That's like World War III scare shit. It's 12%.
TSM pushing.
I don't know. I
TSM
was
new
That's what
high
I
day.
got.
3%,
If you
3.5%,
so
12%.
if you
Whew.
So the 6,700 is a 2.618 extension. So
No.
I'm an Elliott wave guy. So that's actually top for me. And then I'm looking for a fourth wave pullback here. And then into the end of the year, or probably at the beginning of next year, I'm looking for 7,500 after.
Yeah, Elliott waves fucking suck, dude.
They've done me really, really well. I know you know a
I'm gonna
bunch
have
of
to.
people who suck at them, but I promise
I
you they've made
mean,
me a lot of money.
I think that 2024 into 2025 highs, there's not an Elliott wave in the world that didn't break through the top side or everybody called the top on every model I've seen. So as much as Elliott waves can definitely do good, every single Elliott wave theory I've seen was blown to smithereens in 2024 into 2025 on those highs.
Well, I mean, if you go out, so if you draw your Elliott
TSM.
waves from, if you draw your, I mean, I have it on my chart right here. I could post it if you like. But if you draw, you're doing a longer wave cycle. The top of the first wave is in July of 2023, and then the top of that whole 2024 year is a wave 3, and the top of that is and it went a little bit higher, but it's around 60-90. So I mean that's pretty spot on.
Every
And
other
then
Elliott waver we've heard, they've like abandoned Elliott waves. They just got smoked
yeah,
over and over and over.
They've
Every
all
wave
drowned
was
under
smoked.
those waves.
The waves were just,
and my
oh, my
formative
waves
years as a
invalidated. I'm like, bro, it's
and
the
my
amount of waves that have invalidated posts. Oh, that one invalidated. I'm like, and everyone was
well, it's not
bearish.
a science. It's not an exact science. It's an art of how you interpret the chart, and lots of people suck at it. Just like lots
That's
of people
why
suck at
I don't like
trading.
it. Is because it's
Yeah,
a self-fulfilling prophecy. You can just
Yep.
switch
right.
you can
So,
switch what stage you're in way too
uh-huh.
easily by saying, does that really count as the pullback? If I flip it to the weekly chart, then we're still in wave 3. Like now that's where the
But you
self-fulfilling
guys are
prophecy
all
part of it for
I
me is where I get
like
off the
people.
bus. And it's weird for me because I'm a staunch Fibs user. I love
Right.
Fibs. I use Fibs every single day, but I think Elliott Waves is just a way of almost fucking up Fibs. And that's just my personal opinion. I am not right.
But but
Everybody do what they
Well,
like.
I feel I know I resonate with your sentiment there because I see dumb Elliott wave charts all the time where people have
Yeah,
built their bias into the chart. You know?
absolutely.
That's a
I
good
Yeah.
just
point. Yeah, that's a good point.
I definitely see that, but
Meta just made a new low of day.
why is the bias of every Elliott waiver we've seen, 99% of them, bearish? Constantly bearish. And ERockTrades,
yeah.
our member ERockTrades has made over $10 million. Doesn't know what the hell an Elliott wave is. So I'm not
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
I like static
Everyone has
levels, not this wave could this or that. If this
yeah.
is higher than dude, why?
He
Yeah.
just he trades what's in front of him. He trades what's
Yeah.
in front of him, not what could happen.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I'm not here to tell you that like my system's the best of all time and other ones don't work. It's just what I do.
Come on, Spy. Spy gets 665. That's like the biggest thing.
And if you're good at fibs, what a lot of these Elliott wave guys don't do is they don't look for those alignments on fib extensions, like on different time frames, trying different highs and lows and looking for those extensions. And that's another area where they fuck up.
Q's looks good here. Needs over that 599.
Yeah,
I think that
NQ's
you
3
could
bar number VWAP.
delete every single thing from a
What was
fibs
that?
other than the midpoint and the 618 on
Wait, who was just talking?
extensions.
Oh, me. I was saying NQ's 3 bar number VWAP. It bounced
Okay,
off
yeah.
opening print. Now it's 3 barring. And the 15-minute is 3 barring almost. It needs 20 seconds, but 15-minute 3 bar.
You making money here, Justin? Because I'm making money here. It feels good.
Meta new low a day, guys. They've been calling it meta all
Up
morning.
over 50% here on the meta shorts. Money.
I walked you guys right through that trade. Told you exactly what would happen. Exactly what would happen.
Yes, they did.
And now 700 is incoming.
Over the spot, Holly, and we are getting yesterday's high.
Especially if the market turns and gets really weak, it'll definitely fall hard.
Come on, get 665, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm Q targeting 24,860.
I mean, if you look at that heat map, it's just Tesla and Apple carrying the market. The breath is awful. Well, actually, health technology looks really good again. I feel bad missing some of this stuff, some of these moves in the health sector.
LLY is moving pretty good this morning, but
Yeah.
that's with all the news yesterday. So that's,
40%. But I mean 40%. 40 points just intraday. 760 open. There's almost 800 on LLY.
Hey, I'd say be careful here if you're in SPY calls.
I keep saying that.
You see a resistance spot here? Hold on. Let ERockTrades talk. He's not going to nudge his way in like
I was just going to say, right here, this is where I took my puts, right where we're at right now. This is your kind of like your PP pivot point that we lost and instant dumped. So just be careful. I think we could keep seeing some up, but this definitely could be a pullback spot too.
Yeah, Q is also right where we dumped this morning. It's holding, but it's right at that spot where it flew down like 80 points. So
yeah, little potential double top.
But 2 minutes into this 5 minute, it's holding. So
yesterday at 8 a.m. my time, we dumped from here back down to today's low. So the same thing we did at open today, we did yesterday from 8 a.m.
I do think Q hits 24,860 here though before it starts to see some chop or bust through. I mean, 24,860 was a real tough line yesterday, and it finally broke through at end of day. I mean, literally as market was closing yesterday. And it's been rejecting that line for a couple of days, actually, both Monday and Tuesday.
Second set of Tesla calls alerted are up about 30% here. They were up 30%. They're about 25% here. First buy is about 38% were hit.
Yeah, off of that 446, I have a level. That's where we flagged today earlier, right off of it.
And then our swing as well from yesterday. We're at about 38% on next week's, 31% on October 17th, and I'm at 1,000% even on those final two October 17th we've had for a few weeks here. I'll probably hold all of it through delivery numbers because it's all free money now. Everybody from Discord listening.
Q's might do that little perk up and then down. Hopefully we get strong over this spot that Holly was just talking about.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's looking good. Q's cleared new high a day right now, and it's holding it.
QS on an insane rally just broke major highs.
QS?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you get an extension over 416, this thing go nuts. Just a big key level there. This thing's been miserable to trade, though. And hasn't been holding these.
There's JD.
Here's
making that high I was talking about.
665 that we're talking about.
That's 60% down to 5 SPY calls, 60% from the ones alerted on Discord.
Beautiful push over that 665 here. There we go.
70%, 75%. I'm down to 5.
Tesla new highs.
Q's hitting that 24,860. I'm going to take half of this off.
Mm-hmm. Great
But I mean,
call
this
morning.
could very well rip right through it. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not saying it's. I'm just taking some risk off. So, well, really, I'm just securing profit, I should say.
yeah.
I
If we
read
push
it
over that
short.
previous high on SPY, it'd be right over this. Let me look at the volume.
My Reddit short's working down here. We'll see if we can get some follow through.
Yeah, good volume. Rising volume. See if we get the secondary push here over 665.
Yeah, Q tapped
Coming for-
860, and now it's new 5 minute. It didn't close above it, so.
Coming for a high day here on SPY. Just want to reiterate first sentence I said when I joined Spaces. I am absolutely unequivocally bullish right here. Get out of all shorts. First sentence I said.
You have been right since that happened.
The only spot to short was that one ERockTrades said earlier, 6:40 a.m. Those topping candles, that spinning top 6:40 a.m. on the 2 minute. It's been all push since then. We dropped one bar on the 5. We just covered the entire bar. So just think about it. 6:45 a.m. we had a red candle, and it's been 35 minutes, and we recovered it. Pretty bullish.
And that was on NQ.
Beautiful.
On NQ, that was a 100-point candle, too, which is wild. A 100-point 5-minute candle is bonkers.
Yeah, and that was right before data.
First set of Tesla calls.
Tesla, beautiful. Tesla, beautiful.
Almost 100% first set of calls. Second set of calls, about 60% here. Alerted twice with tags in the Discord.
Holla.
Both alerted.
All right, Q is ripping past 860, now hitting pre-market high, and looking good.
We're pushing over that
Tesla
spot.
delivery numbers
and
tomorrow.
Tesla swings alerted yesterday.
Hitting 20% on NVIDIA here.
While I was at the Cubs game, alerting Tesla 65% on the first set, make that 70%, second set 60% next week and the week after. I love y'all so much. I was buying Tesla calls while the Cubs were hitting home runs, baby. Give me some W's in the chat for that. Let's go.
I might go today. I walked by the stadium after the win last night, and it was awesome. So I might swing by today for the 2:00 game.
And that's all. It was so fun. Those back-to-back jacks.
I was watching it on TV. Wrigley when it's popping, it's the best. Playoff baseball is the best, you know.
Oh yeah. When the second one hit, it was like indescribable.
Pandemonium.
You mean the Padres game?
I did see one Padres fan at the coffee shop on my walk, and I was like, "Good for you, man. Good for you. You're in the heart of Wrigleyville."
Yeah.
Cubs
you're really
fans
doing
are
it, buddy.
super nice, and Cubs are the nicest fans on the planet.
Oh, if you want to see hell, go to, I don't know about now, but when the Yankees would play the Angels, wear like a Yankee cap. Oh my God. People are like in front of kids. I'm just like, guys, can we chill out?
Also, the Angels, that stadium just drives me nuts. I can't.
Yeah, it's not fun. So here we have an example of let's call it a bear flag that doesn't work out. I'm going to post this here because I hear all the time, what about that bear flag? So here we go. After that, I guess right before data, we drop. Let me try the 3 minute. That looks stupid.
I'm down to 2 SPY here, 65 cents to $1.38.
I took like 30-40% or something. And that was just over the 665, Amy. When you were saying bullish, I said, yeah, over 665. I even put in the chat, I said, if we get 665, you cannot be a bear. There's just no way. And I said above 66323. I have this big dotted line. It's the midpoint from yesterday. We kept tapping our head on that yesterday. Got over it. 66323. There's no way you're bearish.
Yeah.
Or
you can't.
We held it. And in the red candle today that Holly was just talking about, went right to that spot on SPY. Q's was different levels, but
I mean, look at
okay.
the daily. Look at the inside bar today on the SPY daily. We get a government shutdown and we just rip face after a little 3-point pullback. That's all they had. That's all the bears gave it. Sure, we could rip and then gap down 2%, 3% tomorrow, but buy the rumor, sell the news. The news is out there. Government shutdown, that's a wrap. Like as far as the market initial reaction, it happened. It happened.
Everything I
real.
saw, like people were really pushing me to research it. And they were like, it said markets generally price in a resolution to shutdowns. So that doesn't mean they're, like I said, I was saying yesterday, that doesn't mean that algos don't react. And, you know, like we had data this morning and certainly price action takes place and there could be pullbacks. Look at Meta right now. But overall, like clearly the government is not going to stay shut down for however long, right? You know, so.
Well, and here's the thing.
It's just noise.
Those shutdowns happen during after hours, and the gap downs, they happen overnight. If you look at the data, this wasn't like during market hour flushes. This was overnight flushes, and then we ripped face.
Yeah.
It's like everything else. Like it was too easy to see. I'm sorry. And I'm usually like very like never go in with a preconceived I'm a bear, I'm a bull, play the charts. But today I was like, nope.
Well, the thing is, too, we're in a bull market. We've been in a bull market. Give me a gap down in a bull market any day, dude.
Did anyone take TEM? I was too hesitant. What an idiot. All right. Those are up like 70% right here.
Your QS is still going. It's up another.
I know. I'm looking at that one too. I
God.
hesitated on that too. That thing is just keeps running.
TEM went. Let me check TSM. Still going. Oh, my Lord. Did AMD keep going too?
Plenty of profits on the day.
AMD kind of hit its head, but TEM, TSM. Ooh, NVIDIA looks good, Amy.
Is it 186? I was looking, or that's the price I was looking at for calls.
I'd say NQ held this 860.
I had the double top on the pre-market high, which is right at the after hours
hitting
low.
40% here on NVIDIA. If you guys took that with me, we're hitting 40% here.
I think SPY is just going to get all-time highs. I mean, we're at the 66557. I mentioned when I very first came on. I don't think anyone was here yet. What's up, JuicyTradez? I see you.
And a couple things to notice on the SPY volume. If you pop on the 1 minute, do you see how we had increasing volume as we pushed through high a day? That means a lot. That means the bulls came in to, with purpose, push it through that area. And then it pulled back, and within 5 minutes, it's now made another new high wick. And it's lowering volume as it's making the new high. So that extra volume pushed it up through there. So as long as we hold it, we've got that extra volume that got us there that should cushion us. We could, of course,
let's fucking go. NVIDIA is printing.
Yep.
Glad you used my day trade setup on that, Arsenic. Nice job.
This is a swing high from yesterday at 11:30 a.m. 11:20.
I'm just kidding.
I will say, unlike my end of, I'm down overall on the end of the month puts, but on the day, I'm still up on my puts right here. The put premiums are holding up really,
Q's
really
new
well.
highs. Q's getting to yesterday's like closing area.
It's like NQ's going to hit 913 here, I think.
So
which is yesterday's high.
Yeah. And if you're looking at NQ, Holly's calling out those levels. So guys, when E-Trades came on and said you got to watch this spot for SPY, it could, break down here. As soon as it doesn't break down, like let's say you're thinking bearish, and then when it doesn't go, that's a bull trigger. That's a call trigger. He's absolutely right. This was the opening print from the 24th, the high of day from the 18th and 19th. I had the same levels. But right when we pushed up, let's look at the 7:05 a.m. Pacific time candle. That's a piercing line. We got to the 7 a.m. candle, went to the midpoint of that 7 a.m. data candle, let's call it, push right up. Look at that hammer at 7:05 a.m. And then we got above that. The candle from 7 a.m. and 7:05 have the body high at 66452. and we've been above it ever since. I think Amy said we're going to push here.
I'm going to try some $10 calls on LAC for November here.
Yeah, and that Tesla, guys, not only did you get a Tesla alert, you got a second Tesla alert in the chat. So yeah, there was no reason you should have missed those because I alerted it twice with tags.
I'm not playing Tesla. Those contracts are stupid, but I'm glad you played it.
We had the swing too. We
Wait,
were
so
all over Tesla.
I think your
delivery
swing
numbers
contracts are
out?
better. No, it's tomorrow morning.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow morning.
Okay.
What do your Elliott waves say on the delivery numbers? Ooh, NVIDIA.
They say
you're up, Arsenic.
They say Colts win.
You know what though? Remember yesterday I was talking about how much anxiety I had by the lack of swings. So when I alert one, it means I really, really like it because they've been very few, not very few and far between. Not as many as we normally put out. So I'm stoked that it ripped like that overnight. Because it's been a tough swing market last week or so.
Oh my gosh, yes, it has been. I mean, you guys get complaints about that? Sometimes my members complain about that, and I'm like, dude, I gotta play what I see. If there's nothing, then there's nothing. You play what you're dealt. You don't force trades. I hate when people complain about that. Triggers me.
They don't. I think I put the pressure on myself a little too much, honestly.
Like for sure. When people are looking for you to call out different ideas for them to evaluate, and you've got nothing, you feel the pressure, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm out of NVIDIA right here.
SPY hitting the 66557 level. Okay, so Doji.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Sorry.
Fuck me, man.
Yeah, I was just
Jeez,
gonna say when I'm
Palantir
saying
is
like,
on
hey,
a
be
fucking
careful at this
tear.
point.
Yeah, just keep talking.
When I say just be careful on SPY and stuff, I'm just thinking like it's not, hey, sell right now, panic sell, we're gonna dump. It's just, move your stop loss up, manage your trade. That's all I'm saying. It's not. I'm not trying to create a bias or anything.
Well, we're sitting exactly at previous all-time high too from the. What date is this? Let me see here. From 9/29. And then we popped through it, of course, into that 667 area. But before that, we're sitting at a pretty major level here that could get some rejection. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. And look what happened. Bulls brought it through there, and we had a big push. That's trading right there. Hey, guys, this is the big level.
For sure.
Oh, we're pushing through it. Calls. That's what I did. I added calls right when we pushed through. That's the mid.
Yeah.
Okay, so my zone is 66432 to 665. We're right in the middle at 66460. Right when we got that candle, 7:15 a.m., I was like, we're above it. This new candle is opening above. Let's go. Right above you were saying at like 7:05. Watch that level. And we just push. Like how many green candles do you need to kind of ride the train,
Yep.
Like right now I have runners up 24%. I think they went to like 38. So right now I'm looking for that first push, 6:42 a.m. Kind of topped out at 66529. See if we SR flip on it. We do.
How many shorts do you think were called across the Discord and X Spaces world? The first 30 minutes of the day today. I'm just saying.
I'm short here, zero hero, candle by candle. What do you, bro? We're holding yesterday's level. We're holding yesterday's levels. And we didn't even lose opening print.
No.
How do you know when you're riding the train versus chasing? It's a good question. There's an inherent part of options trading that is chasing. That's just the long and short of it. Especially weeklies. You get on board, you get your chunk, you get out. You have to let go of, catching the top or bottom, whatever. there is a part of it that is chasing. You know, that being said, you can't just like QS right now. There's no way I would touch it. Right? We were looking at
No way.
QS and we were like,
yeah.
holy smokes! Right? Like you want over pre-market high. That flag that happened at 6:39 a.m. on pre-market high on QS, it got over that area 12.42. Look at $12.42 on QS yesterday. We flushed under, tapped it at 7:03 a.m., tapped it at 6:51 a.m., tapped it at 10:51, tapped it at 11:21. Today, we flagged over it for 3-6-9 minutes, and you're like, look at the volume at 6:45 a.m. As soon as that volume comes in, you're like, we're pushing over that tap spot. Like if you have it charted out, I didn't. And then you're in for a big move. You don't know when the move's going to be that big. You figure I'm going to get my 20%. Oh shit, it's 400%. Like imagine if Amy was like, this should be a 400%er. We don't know. We don't know if it's going to go 20 or 400.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm up
like
45% on SPY, the runners. I didn't know if it was going to stop right there. Look at the SR flip I was just saying, 6:42 a.m., topped out at 66529, or the first candle at 6:39 topped out higher, 66535, and we just dipped to it at the 7:30 a.m. candle. I don't know if it's going to keep going here. Like ERockTrades, he was like, watch this level.
Holy shit.
QS
NVIDIA
actually
does not care.
trading. Oh yeah, dude. NVIDIA was
not a single red
beautiful
candle there.
setup, Amy, from this morning. I loved reading that.
NVIDIA carried the whole market yesterday. It's pretty wild to see.
That
Look
is
at Q's.
2
Holly,
targets
look
hit
at
on
Q's.
NVIDIA from our entry this morning as well, guys.
Holly's Q level right here.
913's coming.
50% on the SPY call runners.
Yeah, and this is up, I think we're up just over 100 points from entry here.
The Discord is all eating. Oh, Stephanie in main chat.
New high a day.
100%.
Jesus.
60% on SPY. I'm trimming
money
it.
on the table there. Oh well.
And
This
as
is
far
my
as
last
chasing,
zone.
you're asking about how do you know when you're chasing this and that. Don't look at how far it's moved. Look at how much it's consolidating after the move. Is the VWAP catching up to it? Is it a major level? Shit like that.
I'm getting out of LAC right here. We're not getting follow through. I needed that pop to continue. It's break even.
And then the second part is if you're kind of trying to follow like a posted alert. For me, my golden rule for anything I post for a day trade, if it's within 2 to 3 minutes of me posting it, you're absolutely not chasing. I am never posting a trade with the intention of being in and out in 2 minutes, or I would never post it. So
I would also toss in. I'm not part of the awesome team at KT and B, but I would say like when I look at QS, the QS example, I see a move like that, and there's no need to like get into that first move. So like if we see a back test and hold a higher low, like play the trend, and that's when that's when I feel like you're riding the train rather than chasing it.
Yeah, I agree. Totally.
And
Yeah,
so
and if
this
you
test,
get a back
test
with a
previous
full body
highs,
candle.
Yeah, then I'll get in.
So like QS right now, we pushed up to 1460. We just got down to 1411, so 60 cent backup. If we get like a hammer here with the candles on the upper part of the the wick, like you get a long wick underneath, and then the next candle opens up above that body. Now the red candles are losing momentum, and you're starting to curl, right? So it's learning candlestick behavior. You see those levels, and you're like, oh, we're all like, what does it mean back test? You push up and hold it, like he just said. Josh just said, are you going to hold it? Like, what does it mean to hold it? That means the red candles start to look weak, and you start to get some green candles. Now it's like you're in for the curl, and you're like, if we do like lose that week, like it's like a fake out. Okay, I'm out quickly. 10%, maybe 20 on a weekly. These things move fast on weeklies, absolutely. NVIDIA though, holy shit! NVIDIA's getting a new high. This is the danger zone to not chase here, guys, on NVIDIA. You said you were watching Reddit?
Yeah, I would not be chasing for sure.
Yeah, my Reddit shorts are now nicely in the green, up 15% here, and it's starting to give good confirmations.
That's nice on Reddit because that its 4:50 a.m. spot, didn't even really test it where it really flushed like pre-market.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, you pretty much came right back. Well, on my fib retracement, that's a really nice. I came in right on that high because of the fibs and just the pre-market denial. I mean, you could just look at the pre-market structure. That denial there's a real clean entry. It's right about here where I'm wishing I had a little bit more size, but we'll see. We'll let it play out a bit and see if I want to size up or not.
Story of my life.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that falling wedge on SPY played out. That failed bear flag, let's call it.
Meta, by the way, bounced a little bit, but this behavior is still really good. I'm really comfy in my shorts still here.
Yeah.
Especially the relative weakness to the indexes. Yeah, the relative weakness to the indexes. I'm feeling very comfy.
And me and E-Trade sold our SPY calls almost at the highs there. I probably missed out on 5%.
Top tick city.
Yeah, I caught about 45% of that SPY move.
Oh, nice, dude.
Which is good. I'm
Hell
still
yeah,
in
it is.
I'm still in my next Friday 663s though. Puts. I don't know, I guess it stopped a little bit of the drawdown because it was a 0 DTE.
So, yeah, look at E-Trade's chart in Maine, and I'll tweet it. This is you're in calls. Why would you hold past this? You know what I mean? I'll post it right now. SPY chart from E-Trades.
So yeah, what I'm watching here, like obviously we're coming back down, hitting that top of orb, 15-minute orb on SPY. If we break, things could get interesting to the downside. If we hold, upside. But I trade zeros, right? So I got to take my profits when I see them. So for me, that's a top tick because this 10-minute down push would have whacked your contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, Amy came in with the bullishness too and helped us out with what I just posted in Maine and on my timeline, that failed bear flag, right? We pushed immediately up to over that big red bar. It's basically, I mean, I hate to call it a fair value gap, but you get that push down on the red bar, the biggest red bar in SPY, and then you just knelt back up to recover that red bar. And as we see, take a look at that. The shorts are quick. It was 6:45 to 6:48. You had 3 minutes to short the market earlier before data. What were you going to say, Josh?
Yeah, sorry I keep interrupting, by the way.
No. I'll keep talking. That's my bad.
I just get excited. Are you an ICT guy?
No.
Okay, good. I was going to poke some fun at you.
So I've got to ask, what in the actual fuck is ICT? I don't even know what that is.
It's what morons do to feel smart. They rename things that have existed for years and years to feel smart.
It's like double top. They call it equal highs. I don't know what they call double bottom. I don't think but yeah, I know a double top they call equal highs. Order blocks, like they'll see consolidation instead of calling it a zone, they'll call it order blocks. What else, Amy? There's just different terms. They'll repackage stuff.
I just didn't know what ICT was. Is all.
It's like inner circle traders or something.
It's like normal T, but you put ice on it, then it's icy. ICT.
It's like super low T.
Okay.
No,
they're just.
So the guy himself, whoever he is, he goes off about religion all the time on X. He'll have spaces. He doesn't follow anybody.
More than that.
Yeah, I don't know.
God told him the algorithm that the market runs off. By the way, only one algorithm that the market runs off of, and he wrote the perfect strategy that has never made him money. He's never been profitable. It's like you couldn't write a better joke.
QS is getting what I said. If you want to see this price action I was talking about, look at QS, this hammer candle on the 5-minute. This doesn't mean get in calls. What I would do personally, and maybe somebody here is going to say, wow, that's fucking dumb, but I would go to the highs, draw a fib to that low of this candle, which is $13.99. It needs the midpoint, $14.30. The midpoint from the very high to where we dropped right here, which is $14.30. You have to get over that midpoint of this, and that shows strength. It's just like dividing a room in half and saying, how many people want pepperoni, how many people want Hawaiian, and it's just like, what's the teeter-totter? So over 14.30, I think, dude, NVIDIA.
Interesting hammer candle on the inverted hammer candle on SPY 5-minute.
And
There's a Netflix looks pretty good here. The denial of yesterday's lows. I haven't entered into it yet.
I think some pain is coming for Netflix. I think that's just catching wind.
Oh yeah,
People are going to panic sell because of it.
I'm talking about getting short.
Oh, short. Okay, I was going to say fuck Netflix long.
I took some profits on the shorts this morning, but I'm looking at getting back in. This also broke a major parallel channel. If you look at like the 1 hour there, I mean that's about as simple as it gets.
Yeah, I like Netflix shorts for sure. Nvidia's new all-time highs. Trimming everything, day trade swings, everything is a very good idea here.
What's up to everybody? Hope everybody's well.
What up, dude? I was calling you out earlier. We were pumping. I was like, I know Juicy's trading this.
He's in future.
Yeah, I just felt like, me personally, like we were long, but I was already long. I was late to the party here, and I didn't want to come in and say I'm long and not give out the entry. So if I'm not going to give it out real time, I'm not going to talk about it.
Nah,
it's going to cost
all good, baby.
Yeah, no, we got a solid 100 plus, so done.
We got 101. We got 101. Just kidding.
Nice, brother. Hey, I'm just happy everybody green, man. Everybody green. We all team win, we win. You feel me?
Yep. We're all here banking together. The people in the chat, great questions today. Everybody here is trying to level up, dude. I freaking love it. I want to see where everyone's listening. You're listening in your car, your workstation. Post a picture. I would love if somebody's like on their commute. I used to commute and listen to spaces and run spaces. I had 2 phones. It was crazy. It was dope before my Tesla. Now with Teslas, you can drive and watch charts in real time. I freaking love that.
Next level, man.
Level.
I'm glad. I'm just very happy they got the automated driving instead of you trying to manually drive and watch charts where the accidents will go through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have people doing spaces calling in while they're doing deliveries on like DoorDash and stuff.
But like real stuff though.
Please
real
don't
stuff.
text and drive.
In real life, how many people watch charts on their phone while driving? Be honest. So they actually solved the problem. They solved the real problem real soon.
Yeah.
I've done it for sure. I thought about taking my trading view off my phone because I can't trade from my phone. So I'm like, why even look at it? So I might even take it off my phone.
You can't trade from your phone because you're used to being at your workstation, you're saying?
Yeah, I don't put my apps on my phone for that reason.
Gotcha,
I'll be like out somewhere, like, oh, let me get a trade in. I'm like, nope, be at your desk or not. So I don't put anything trading on my phone.
I'm a similar way. Like I have a hard time mobile trading. I know a lot of people, do really good at that, but I'm so comfortable in my, when I'm in front of my desk doing it. So it's like that's the only way I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Remember Dodge when I first downloaded Thinkorswim? I was like, dude, why doesn't the PC interface look like the app? The app is easy.
Yeah, the app is super easy. I'll do it if I'm trading small, but I'm like, or just managing something. But otherwise, I'm not trying to like scalp on it.
No, I know myself too. I gotta give myself boundaries.
I'll be honest with you. Trading has blinded me. Like trading has definitely wrecked my vision. So I can't trade on the phone. And if anybody here that's getting into it, I'm telling you, get blue light glasses. Blue light glasses.
Oh, I got mine on right now, baby.
Well, I was getting optical migraines for a while there. It was real bad from trading. It's real bad. You gotta look away. Every 20 minutes, look away at something
Yep.
30 feet away and blink 20 times. Like my eye doctor will lecture the shit out of me.
I've had to go to an eye
What are
specialist
they
for
called?
that.
Blue lenses? What are they called?
I've got
It's like
them.
blue.
It's
You have them
Blue
too,
or
Amy?
infrared.
Yeah, I've had to go to an eye specialist, like you guys know, like 4 times this year. Horrible migraines, vision problems,
But that was just
everything.
from the members that were refusing to do your course.
I'll
That's
tell
the
you
migraines are
what,
from them.
staring at stock charts on a phone is no good for your eyes,
But
man. Once you
which
get
size
bored.
phone do you have? Because I have the Pro Max. It's pretty big.
I think I have the Pro Max too. It's the larger one for sure. Yes, that's why I got the iPad because I hate sitting at my desktop computer. Hate it. So I got the iPad so I can still
I
be
hate it
mobile.
too. Since my little car accident, sitting like I'm standing right now. My chair, it's Ace Ventura. Your gun is digging into my hip. My chair just kills me.
I am probably 90% done day trading today. How much more do we need, guys? Really?
Yeah, they were just saying in the chat how IWM hitting its head on yesterday's double top highs. Nvidia trying to backtest the all-time highs from yesterday. I was saying too to a couple members and to ERockTrades, I was crying because I was down on my Nvidia, and I go, I know it's gonna go, and it went yesterday. If I held it today, it still went. So that was just a nice setup. That even with the drawdown, you knew you were gonna get it.
Absolutely. Even Amazon, it still hasn't really done much, but we're back to green. It's definitely lagging. Not thrilled about it, but even like Tesla, took a while. That's why you can't. It's tough to swing like same week or even next week. Like it's so damn risky because if that trade don't work the first day, it's a wrap.
Amy,
You're digging out of a 30% hole each day.
I can't stay with Holly anymore because he moved in with his girlfriend. Do you have a nice couch for when I visit Wrigley?
Hey, you can come stay. We got a guest room.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna look at flights right here.
Yeah, man.
Google flights. Chicago. Oh, I've always wanted to go to Wrigley. I grew up watching Wrigley on was it WGN?
Yeah. WGN.
Harry. Watching Mark Grace.
Yeah, we got a nice guest
Sandberg.
room. And we got bathroom for you, so you got your own bathroom.
Spy trying to pump off this opening range.
WGN.
Spy.
I was watching Mark Grace, Andre Dawson, Ryan Sandberg, Greg Maddux, Joe Girardi. Come on now.
He's got his flag out front.
Who?
Carlos Zambrano.
No, I'm talking about way before Zambrano.
Oh,
way
yeah,
before
I
him.
know. The 80s Cubs. Andre Dawson.
Andre Dawson.
Rick Sutcliffe.
Oh, wow. Hey, if I'm saying Joe Girardi was their catcher, I'm the real deal. I know my shit.
Right? That's like if you're talking about Carlton Fisk for the horrible White Sox.
Oh, wow. Deep cut.
Hate the White Sox.
That stadium, too, is such trash.
It was so great watching them lose like 198 games last year. I gotta say.
It was so good. I went to the game where they were supposed to set the record, and of course they fucking won. But I was like, damn it, I want to see them set the record.
Hey, here's the thing too. Even if the White Sox are like in a playoff hunt, the Cubs still have better attendance than them.
For sure.
O'Hare, right? Not Midway? O'Hare?
O'Hare, yeah. I'm on the north side.
Okay. When's their
O'Hare's better anyways.
I'll just look at any prices here.
If you're flying Southwest or Delta, though, it almost always sends you to Midway.
Dang. It's kind of expensive until the 15th. Look at Southwest.
Well, I'm out of town. No, I'm in town this weekend, but I'm busy. But next weekend I'm out of town. So after that, so mid-October or November.
Okay. And then November, dude, we're getting some drinks or something.
Yeah, November I'll be out in LA for like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that.
Do you want to hit the Comedy Store?
I might be down with that. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see who's there that week too. I'm curious actually.
Dude, I haven't been since you and I went.
Yeah, the store and the Improv. I need to see who's at the Improv too. I wonder who's running that place still. I know Rita's probably still there.
I was like,
you guys watch Kill Tony?
What was that?
Kill Tony?
You watch Kill Tony?
Not really.
I just think Tony's just an asshole. I've known him for a long time. He's just kind of a little dick. But that's a fun show though.
I was going to that show in the belly room like
I remember. Yeah, I
years
remember when
ago.
Tony was a door guy and everyone hated him.
Yeah, I carried my brother-in-law up to the belly room because he's in a wheelchair and there's no
Oh yeah,
elevator.
there's no. Yeah.
I was like, do we really want to go? And then the roast battles up there and stuff. But
Oh yeah, those were wild when they first started out. Then it became like such a high profile thing. It was almost kind of annoying.
Yeah. Also, before kind of the cameras being on cell phones, time was.
Oh
really
yeah.
going off. That's back when you were like going back and forth from the Improv to the store. Like,
Yeah,
people were zooming. This is all the comics at the Improv would be like, great talk. I have to go right now. My spot's in 15 minutes at the store.
Yep. And it's just right up the street. You know, you just hop up to the hill, and then I think I first had a show at the Belly Room. Yeah, and then I got my show at the Improv, which was super fun. Obviously, it's where I met you.
Yeah. And I only said hi to you. I never was like, hey, Holly. Like, I was like,
right.
I don't like to do that. It's just, be that guy or whatever.
That was fun though, because back then I always tell people, I'm like, some of my good friends in LA outside of comics were just people that came to shows, and we just would hang out and be like, hey, let's hang out sometime. Be like, all right.
Yeah. I remember when the lab opened, seeing you across the bar. You're just by yourself. And I was like, I'm not going to walk around and say hi to him. Just, hey, I don't know.
No, I probably needed a friend.
Well, it's still awkward, approaching males and saying, hey, I thought you were funny. I'm your
I don't know. Any comic, doesn't matter. It's that's the best. Any comic loves that,
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I would do it. I ran into who's the guy that played on the League? Oh God, he does films.
Which one? Paul Scheer?
Paul Scheer. Yeah, I ran to Paul Scheer right by the bathroom at the Improv. I was like, dude, I love your stuff. I wasn't gonna come up to you. Human Giant's so good, and he was like, thanks a lot.
He's super nice.
Craig Robinson was there late one night. Me and my buddy Carson, who passed away, was obsessed with The Office. He was happy to talk to him. There's literally nobody there. Nick Swartzen was smoking outside, and Craig Robinson was. There was nobody there. It was 1 a.m.
Man, I do miss the mid 2000s, 2010, 2015 years of the Improv was the best. It's changed a bit, but man, when Comedy Juice was going on Wednesday nights there, my show Tuesday, Comedy Juice Wednesday, those back-to-back nights were the most fun.
Yeah. And I could zip home at 1 a.m. in 45 minutes, if that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Those were seriously some of the most fun nights of my 20s / my life for sure.
Yeah, flights are not cheap, dude.
That's wild. Well, it's funny. I'm looking to go to Iceland and for New Year's, and same thing. Holy shit. I was it was $1,500 for a ticket, and I'm like, damn, I've never paid more than $800 to go to Iceland from Chicago.
That is surprising. That's usually one thing I love about living in Chicago is you can usually find pretty damn cheap flights. Pretty much.
Long Beach is way cheaper.
Exactly. Especially Chicago flies direct to Reykjavik, and so it's I thought for sure it'd be under $1,000, but holiday time it's $1,500 per. Me and my girlfriend wanted to go for New Year's, and we still might, but I'm we better go for a week, because she's let's go for 4 or 5 days. I'm it's $3,000 worth of flights. We should stay longer than 4 days.
Worth it. I went to Croatia summer of I think 2023, and my flights were $650, and I got
amazing, yeah.
and it wasn't even coach. It was they also bumped me up.
Wow.
So yeah, cannot beat it. That's one thing I do love about Chicago.
TSM still strong on the highs.
Go to Iceland. No big airline flies this, so you have to fly Icelandair, which no one has status on Icelandair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't use any of my points or nothing.
They're it's cash, buddy.
Literally, it's your status is how much your credit score. You're oh, okay.
I was thinking about going to Norway and Sweden next spring.
That'd be
I've been looking into that. Yeah, I'm Swedish. My dad was born in Sweden, so I've got a lot of family there too.
Oh wow, yeah, that's how my dad is with Iceland. He was born and raised, and so I still have a ton of family in Iceland, which does it makes it a little more affordable once I get there, because I'll still get a place an Airbnb, but 2 or 3 nights I'll have like the dinner of my life because
Yes.
family would just cook like crazy.
Exactly.
And,
John Wayne Airport isn't bad. So Ontario is just crazy.
I love that airport.
Yeah. When you get bored, Holly, look up John Wayne. Only certain pilots can fly there because the trajectory has to be like 45-degree angle. It's crazy because of the city ordinances with sound and stuff. It's pretty fascinating.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah. The
a great
ascent
airport,
and descent is very sloped. It's kind of, yeah. Anyway, if you're a nerd, you're like me.
Oh, I definitely am. I mean, that's why I'm on Spaces talking about trading and all.
Yeah. I have SPY that's 66604. And you want to mark the 66590. That's kind of where the continuation spot. Let's put on Amy's fibs, and we bounced at the 0.25, 66535. We don't have a candle body below that in the last 40 minutes. Doesn't mean, it's still just chopping there, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, ERockTrades bounced to 0.25 over the orb, the 90 MA, but it's not really moving enough for options here. This is like when you get an impulse candle and you're like, whoa, and people are all, oh, I was in calls. And I'm like, how are you in calls? But yeah, NVIDIA new high, back down to yesterday's high. Let's check out Walmart.
Tesla's just cooking along.
Remember we were saying Walmart yesterday? Just dove. Let me look at
Oh man, I got wrecked on that shit. I sold it minus 35%.
on Walmart?
Yep.
Yeah, Jeremy was in ERockTrades we were talking about yesterday. Yeah, Tesla is definitely running into deliveries, I guess you could say, even though it's tomorrow morning.
And GX is doing pretty well after buying some shares. Nice little pop right here.
Everybody from the Discord, next time that it's like, man, Amy's not putting out a lot of swings. Remember when I put them out, though? They're bangers. Look at that Tesla. Let's go, baby. I'm so excited about that one.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. I didn't even look at Tesla.
Your Amazon
I literally alerted
still
that
green here.
during the Cubs game. So it's got that winner's edge on it. We already got 100% on next week's contracts, and we've got 75% on the October 17th. Let's go. Cool 5K right there.
Meta's still bear flagging.
Yeah, Q is back to previous day high, and now it's breaking through this time. So it rejected it, came back to pre-market high and held that, and now it's ripping pretty hard. So
yep, here goes.
We could see this next leg up here.
I'm sure Q's as well. Yep.
Yeah, it should follow it.
Hurry, everybody, chase in.
Hurry, get calls, get calls.
I'm just down to runners, so I'm just like I just keep dragging my stop up, and I had it below pre-market high and it held it. So now we're just gonna keep on watching this go.
Yeah, if you're in,
I'm gonna be watching
go ahead.
Adobe tomorrow for a short. Adobe looks like a good short, and Costco looks like a good short. I'm glad you guys are printing on calls because there's also lots of great shorts here.
Yeah, fuck Adobe. Short it to the ground.
Yeah, fuck Adobe. I do have swings there, but they're not doing so hot. I need a little bit more, and then they'll come back to me. I've been shorting Adobe for like 3 months now.
Yeah.
I would love to see Tesla rocket into 490 tomorrow morning with deliveries.
By the way, I don't.
What is
I don't
that
trade
cling?
it, but
like it sounds like a drum or like a wooden necklace. I keep hearing it every.
That's what I'm wondering too.
You hear it too, KT? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was losing my mind.
It's a blah blah.
Yeah. He goes. It's like hitting a wooden cup with a ball in it and shaking it. That's what it sounds like.
Is that someone's order filled?
It could be.
I have no idea. I don't think it's an order fill thing. It literally sounds like a
something by their desk.
A drum or something. It's hard to explain. Like
it's like one of those like weird
balls
alarms
in a cup and you were shaking it around. That's what it
So
sounds
yeah,
like.
SPY literally held the 0.25 and just went back up. It just took 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 21 minutes ish. Yeah, what is that? Is somebody hitting the bong?
There's someone's order fill button who just did something on their keyboard right before we said that. Because I hear it. Someone's fucking with us, KT.
It's a bong or it's the spring door stopper. Boing.
Yeah.
Holly, if you're hitting the bong, it's cool. We're friends. You can tell us.
No, hey, not me. I'm clean.
I was gonna say it's a little bit messy.
I hadn't been to a Cubs. I only been to one Cubs game this year, but I didn't realize how much pot they're actually smoking in the bleachers at Wrigley nowadays. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, Holly,
Oh,
when
it was
we
on
when we were
fire.
in New York a few years ago, a couple years ago,
Yeah.
I was like, every street smells like weed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's only worse now, I feel.
I mean, I like the smell of weed, but I was like, it's all good. But it was rampant. I had a contact high.
Yeah, it's everywhere in New York. I would, depending on, it happens in Chicago too, but I haven't noticed it as much lately.
Certain places, certain holidays, stuff like that.
Let's say, so yeah, it depends on the time of day and where you're at for sure.
Like anywhere around like Millennium Park is always smelling like weed. I don't care day or night. All the tourists and it always smells like weed.
NVIDIA back tested yesterday's highs, pushed up. TSM flagged up.
It's crazy the way these large caps carry these indexes higher. I'm feeling like
IWM
nervous about my
RTY,
most
ISM, or IWM.
Most of SPY is weak. Look at that heat map. Most of the index is red.
Meta's still bear flagging. Burke B is red. JPM, BlackRock, Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley slightly. I mean, Netflix with all that bad news, it's only down almost 2%. Like you would expect.
Palantir, NVIDIA, Tesla, all holding the SPY up. Google,
Walmart's down 2%. D-Dog's up 5%. I don't know if cybersecurity is having a day or what. LLY just keeps going. It was up 4.5%. Now it's almost up 6%. And Meta just looks like it's waiting for the market to stop pushing to dump. So LLY and Meta are the complete opposite today.
Meta still looks like a really good short here.
SPY, this is where you have some topping patterns where those last pushes up engulf to the downside. It doesn't mean you flush right away, but this happened at 7:36 a.m. and then right now. And then what happens is, like, when it happens again, that's like the last high of the day. I'm not saying that, go short here or anything like that, but when you start to see that, bulls losing a little bit of traction here.
I mean, the breadth is the foundation of rallies, So when I see breadth decay like this, I feel more and more confident in my swing puts.
I mean, with all due respect, you always seem bearish, so there's that.
What? I'm not always bearish. That's a lie.
I don't know. When I see your
That's a lie.
When I see your posts on my
feed,
what are you talking
about?
When I see your posts on my feed, that's what I'm seeing.
I've been bullish for. Well, I was bearish at the beginning of the year, and then
I'm going to turn on
June,
notifications.
I've been bullish since June.
I'm going to turn on
ago, I got
notifications
bearish.
so I can track it. The last couple times I saw your posts, it was that's what it was.
I'll be honest.
That's recency bias.
Okay.
I expected beginning of Q4 to hit some little rough patches as well, and it's simply not giving me it yet. We'll see what happens. I today, like, getting the government, because that's the thing. Like, it's and I said it a little while ago. The whole government shutdown. The news is over. It's done. It's a wrap. It's here. It's real. The market simply did not react.
Okay, who's doing the microwave?
Me.
Whoever said me, mute your mic. What the heck?
Yeah, my bad.
So for me, it's like, if that's the little bit that bears brought, when that could have triggered a cascade. Like that last night into today really could have triggered a cascade. But when I saw this morning, it was only 3 points down on the spot. I'm like, this is nothing. If all they brought it down was 3 points on low volume overnight, like, that's a wrap. But like, my bearish is like 3 to 5%. I'm not talking 12%, like Josh or whoever it was talking 12%. Crazy.
Crazy.
I would be shocked to see 12% in the next couple months.
I don't need to do it for it to do that to make some money on these like
Oh
swing
yeah, I
picks,
agree.
but yeah.
No, I get it. I get it. I was looking at like 628 was
Hey,
kind of
I'm not gonna position for that immediately like an idiot. I'll wait for confirmation, but
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Gotcha.
People in the chat saying they're super green, Amy. And people that don't post a lot. ABBV up 3%. So like you were saying, Josh, healthcare. And what's TMO?
healthcare's been nuts, and I'm not catching any of it. I mean, I have some long term stock positions that are, but
What is it?
yeah.
XL. I forget what the sector is. I haven't done sector watches in a while.
I have to hop off for like 5 minutes. If you guys are still chatting, I'll be back.
XLV, guys. Healthcare running. Thanks for stopping by, Amy. XLV is in Victor. Healthcare sector.
Really don't see anything else at this point. Everything's kind of slow moving a bit.
Yep, I said 66604. This is kind of like, the spot where you potentially base, or could be all day. Now, that being said, the first day of the month, last day of the month, you usually get more movement. So
We're getting confirmation here from Netflix. Denial of yesterday's lows. It's picture perfect bearish price action here. I did that roll earlier. That's working. Reddit put still working. Meta still. We obviously that was the big short we took this. I took this morning, and that's still looking really great here.
Say I don't trade it, but I have it long term as Spotify. Anytime it dips below 700, it rips the next day every time for months. So if you want some long
700,
term
wow,
shares,
that's
but like
expensive.
every time it goes below 700, it rips to like 720 the next day. I mean, I bought it at like 100 something, so I don't trade it, but I just have it long term.
Didn't David leave?
Yeah, the CEO is on his way out, right?
For
No,
what?
I'm reading about it right now. Oh, so he's moving to the board though. Oh, they're gonna have co-CEOs now. That's not bearish. That's fine. I saw a lot of bear sharing that like it was over for Spotify, but he's just moving to the board. I mean, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, Spotify's fine.
Yeah.
That's definitely one I've thought of adding to that position. I should take my own advice. Every time it dips below 7, just add a few, but I have not done it.
Man, crypto names today are also moving really well with Bitcoin rallying on that news. I still want Bitcoin over 118 before I start chasing some of these, but I mean the relative strength in miners has been real, but I've just not wanted to play it without crypto giving confirmations. BM and ours isn't really maintaining anything though. If we do get a good dip in October, I'm gonna load the bag probably on some BM and R because I got. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. I got some Elliott waves on Ethereum that put me at about 7,000 to 7,500 by next
I'm watching
year.
this spot here on SPY. It's kind of a bit of a triple top almost. Not exactly, but yeah, maybe not.
Reddit's up about 30% right here, but I don't really see a reason to take profits yet. You could take some partials if you want. If you took it with me, I'm going to tell my community that actually.
Man, you all are hardcore still on here.
Hardcore.
There's nothing like making a bag and going and getting some breakfast.
What'd you have for breakfast?
I'm driving right now. Me and the pup are going to get some eggs Benedict.
Are you going
Ooh.
over to Crepes and Coffee?
No,
I know you're in Bear Lake.
I wish I was in Bear Lake. It's a little cold
Where's
today.
that?
I thought you were down there.
No, I'm just
Wait, do you
home
guys all live
Oh
in the
yeah.
same
right
area?
now.
No, we're about 3 hours, 2.5 hours from each other.
Oh, okay. I don't live near any traders. Anyone out in STL with me? And silence.
Any
Radio
fuckers in
silence.
Miami?
Bro, there's all kinds of traders out. All the futures traders I feel like live in Miami.
Yeah, those guys.
Fuck those guys.
Fuck,
Dude,
not fucking with those
I just saw
clowns,
one of
man.
the I just saw one of the funniest tweets ever about Miami. It's a what's his name? AB, the former football player. He posted a thing about Tyreek Hill, and it was like 30 nurses lined up pregnant, and they were like the hospital after treating Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, they were saying Tyreek was so happy he was smiling because he got his golden ticket out of Miami.
I think that's going to bite him in the ass. He's going to end up losing like $20 million on that because they don't. It's his last year, so it's not guaranteed pay next year.
I'm sure tell.
Who said fuck those guys? Who was that?
That was me.
Who is my phone?
Fucking all these cats in Miami are fucking prop firm traders.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
fake ass
funny.
money.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not listening to anyone who trades fucking fake money tell me anything about trading. It's not gonna happen. No disrespect to anyone who trades prop firms, but nah.
I get lots of my members actually trade pop for rooms. I think
I
it's
think
just
it's all the guys out here. I think it's all a farce. Like it's all a fucking facade. Like, oh, I make 20 grand a day. No, you don't, bro.
yeah.
You rent the Lambo, you rent the penthouse for the day, and you make a fucking video. Stop lying.
I think that shit is cringe. But yeah.
Plus, I kind of think it's a bubble. Like I've been doing some digging into it, and I just feel like that shit is gonna come crumbling down at any point in time.
I think that all the time because it's so popular, right? It feels like a top. Like if it was a stock I could short, I might just be a contrarian on that. Like that's I think that all the time. But I don't
Because like
really understand
if
it.
the theory's based behind people paying money into the system,
Right.
and you hope that enough people don't take enough money out so that you can pay the people who do actually win. To me, that just sounds like a bubble waiting to happen, especially with all these guys who are stacking like 20 and 30 accounts at a time and making like 600 on each account at 20 different accounts. Yeah, you get enough people doing that shit, it's gonna bleed out
Right.
because you won't be taking in enough revenue in order to pay these guys out. But I mean, we'll see in due time, I guess.
Well, I mean, you also got all these guys like, well, okay, wait. There's some of those guys like Max Trades. He does that stuff and only uses those prop accounts because he's making so much in affiliate money. Or I think he said he makes like 800K a month off of affiliate money, which is fucking insane if it's true. And even if it's not true, I would imagine it's probably close because like that's the real reason why they do that shit. Otherwise, there's no fucking reason to use a prop account if you got cash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I hope like hell it works out. I can't foresee that lasting for forever because, like, to me, it kind of adapts the same model as insurance, right?
right, right,
Like everyone pays in, and you hope that not enough people makes a claim to pay out.
Well, then some of
But like it's not insurance, right? Like there's not an adjustable rate really. The rate for doing the challenge is the same rate over and over and over and over and over again.
Yep.
Like unless they increase rates on that shit, if enough guys keep cashing out like they claim they are, that shit's gonna bubble at a certain point. It's got to.
Yeah, I know.
Either that or it's, like I said, it's either that or it's all a fucking lie.
Well,
One or the other.
then they got the like Trading View has Trader TV, and they're like, we're helping people make money. I'm like, how does that business model make sense? Like, I've never watched it, but I can't imagine those guys are any good at trading at all, or else they'd be fired.
I got a buddy who I was talking to last night. I was telling him, he was telling me how he wants to do options trading and how he's been doing the prop firm stuff. And he's like, yo, I've got like $4,000 over the last year. $4,000 over like the last 2 years trying to do a prop firm. I'm like, bro, you're better off putting $500 into an options account and learning that than to just keep trying the prop firms at a rate of almost $4,000 in the last 2 years. That's insane. Insane. But to each his own.
Sure, let them do their thing and see how it goes. That's something I watch from afar and just don't participate. That's not true. I've played in some prop funds before, just because people kept asking me about it and I didn't know anything. So I was like, okay, let me buy a few and play around with it. But the rules are just
It's set up for you to fail.
yeah,
That's
it's
other quarrel with it. Like it's set up for you to fail. So like
yeah.
in that aspect, if enough people keep failing, it'll work out. If enough people start making money, it's gonna be a problem.
I guess what I don't get about the futures traders is I don't know how you scale that the way I would like scale options, right? Like the exponential growth in my accounts comes from the fact that I can size up. But I don't know how you do that with futures without the size, like increasing your risk. Like I can increase the size of my trades, but never really increase my risk. But in futures, you don't really ever have that. So I don't get it. Like I don't get the. I guess I get that it's like tax favorable, and it's also, if you're a scalper, it might be favorable over like zero DTEs.
Wait, how do you scale up without increasing your risk, though? I don't understand that.
I don't know.
That didn't make sense. I mean, you're gonna increase your risk when you scale up, regardless of options or futures. I trade futures, but
Well,
I don't know how
with
you get
options,
more exposure without putting more risk on.
well, what I'm saying is like if if I only put one, if I go like a max size in options, I'm using 5% of my account. So if my account is 200K or 1 million, it's still 5%. But my returns obviously are exponentially higher, right? But if in futures, if I want to, you don't have that same scalability because to get bigger returns, you have to buy more contracts. So the risk profile isn't the same scalability.
That's
Does that
if
make
you're on the right
sense?
side of IV, though, because it could be the other way. It could go the other way too. Because like
That's
if the
true.
IV's not in your favor, it's going just as hard the other way too. So and the IV often is shit. That's just why I like futures, because the IV lately has just been awful. So if you're on the right side of IV, by all means. But how often does that
But
happen?
that's not really true though, because I'm still talking about if I lose 5%, I lose 5%, but I could take a much larger position size. So if I just follow my strategy, 80% win rate, you don't know what hits, you just let it play out, right? You follow the strategy. And you slowly grow the account. It's an exponential growth without increasing the risk profile because I'm never going over that 5% in the a theoretical world.
Yes,
In
implying
futures,
that
if you want
if
to,
the IV stays perfect in your favor, yes.
no, but you don't even. It's yeah. I mean, that's just part of like following your strategy, right? So what I'm talking about is the actual risk management of it. Like IV doesn't factor into what percentage of my account is placed into the trade, but I can make exponentially more and more and more. I mean, there's a cap on it, obviously, because liquidity becomes an issue once you hit a certain size, and then you just kind of like, have to play to what the market plays in, but what the market allows. But there's with futures, you're just kind of like hard capped on that risk management, and you can to make those massive returns, you have to take massive risk.
I mean, yes and no, I guess. I mean, it's all risk reward no matter what you're doing. So I personally look for 5 to 1s. I mean, minimum 3 to 1. I risk 15 points to catch 50, ideally more. So it stays. My stops will never be more than 15 points ever. So, but I mean, people enter into trades without stops, and that's on them. But it should always be risk reward, always, no matter if you're doing futures or options, right? So if I'm looking at to risk 15 points to catch 50, I'm okay with that risk reward. And often they're more. Like today we're at what, 100? That went back down. We're at like 90 points up, risking 15. So that's what, an 8 to 1 now. So it all risk reward. But taking the IV out of the picture, that helps a lot. But again, if
I can understand, yeah, especially when you're scalping. I understand how that
and I don't swing.
helps a lot. It's just raw price action. I get that.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is like, unfortunately, I think props and futures attracts a lot of like just bad traders, and so like that's why a lot of these companies can exist, because I know people unfortunately I know a lot of people who have gotten like 5-10 accounts, and they blow them all the time. They're constantly blowing like 10 accounts. I'm like, you can't even trade one account, now you're blowing 10 at once. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So like, it's just, oh god, it's a weird system. And again, it's like
That's just
trading is
funny.
also personal. So it's like whatever works for one brain might not work for another. So like, teach their own, I guess. But I see where it works on both sides with futures for sure. It's crazy how many horrible traders there are trying to take these massive trades on like 10 accounts.
I feel like the literature, like the research, the studies on prop trading is well, it's not that's a lie. It's not for prop trading, it's just for futures trading. I read one study that said that the average losing trader for futures loses 3x what the average winner
Oh god.
wins based on the statistics. I was like,
I
what
mean,
the
again,
fuck?
that just goes to show you how many like idiots there are coming into futures being like, I'm gonna swing. I mean, it's like and the thing is too with futures is like there's the money resets instantly. Whether you're prop or not, the money resets always. So like options limit you with buying power. You're gonna run out of buying power to like stop you. But like that doesn't happen with futures. So people probably just like, it's so easy to go on tilt with futures. Like I never went on tilt with options because buying power would limit me. When I started trading futures, I definitely went on tilt more than once, and I never did with options. But like I can see where that can happen. It is kind of hysterical. Like I do agree there's a lot of like people that post fake money from their prop accounts because like, look at this, and it's like, well, what is that, an Express account? Is that a live account? Is that a Combine
Healthcare
account?
still running, guys. Healthcare. Somebody said SMCI. Holly, kind of reminds me of like those comedy classes. It's like $500 to talk to, whoever.
Yeah, no, it's so true. Yeah.
I'm like, what are you going to do with that knowledge? You just need stage time. I'm not saying you can't gain value from it, but obviously 99% of those people are going to do nothing,
Yeah, you just got to get up there. Same with trading. You just got to like, yes, classes are great, but at the end of the day, like you just need to like take what you've learned, your technicals, and then just like go at it, and then just like learn from your mistakes. Like that's the only way you're going to get better at anything,
Yeah.
Hey, that tuition, baby. I will say taking a class or a course I had mentors. Like
I did too with trading for sure. It definitely helped. Yeah, I 100%. I had a mentor early on, and I 1,000% recommend that. But I have friends who will have like they'll do one course, then they'll go not succeed, they'll do another course with a different strategy, then another one, then another. I'm like, no. You just need to like figure out like what you need to hone in on.
I like this IWM push over 241.70 on this falling price action, and it's okay to do 5 courses and whatever, but like what kind of fusion are you going to make for your own system at some point?
Right.
Like what,
KT, your education is free, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I will say this. Yeah, don't pay for the course though. Holy shit, there's really literally no reason to pay for any trading education. Everything you could possibly want is somewhere.
Yeah. Well,
I paid for a mentor
early on, and I'm glad I did. But as far as courses, no.
So my buddy Bueller,
don't pay.
he's pretty much always charged. There was a brief time when he didn't, but his course is just too valuable to give away. And so this is the issue I'm running into. People are like, "Oh, you just want to sell a course." I'm like, why would I want to sell you a course for $200 or whatever when I can have you be a member all year and I make, let's say, $100 a month? That's $1,200 to me. Like, just think about it. I'm not charging $1,200 for the course, and I know masterminds and this and that, they're $2,000 and $1,000, fine. But I've had people that have been members for 5 years, and so I'm just like, I want to hook you with the course, and you feel like enabled, and you feel empowered, and like we said, the comedy classes, a lot of the people are like, holy shit, like this is hard. Just like anything, singing classes, anything like that is so damn difficult. It's not even funny, right? But then, by the way, SMCI is just rocketing.
But like even if you teach someone strategy, experience doesn't really teach. Like, it's one thing to see it on paper what you should do, and then it's another thing in the moment to have the
Yes.
confidence to take the play. And
Right.
like that stuff you can't teach in a course. So I get paid for, because like,
dude, Bueller's course
I'm
is
nowhere
so
near
good, and it was like, I don't even know. I think it was like $100, and I told him, dude, you got to charge like $400. This is ridiculous. Like, people are doing your course and making the $100 in one day, right? They're taking the pre-market high. Oh, we broke pre-market high. Like, what the? I was like, come on, charge something, dude. It's not like, and he was like, yeah. So I don't know what he charges now. I think it's like $150. He's not about charging for that. He's about like the ongoing education, and I get that. But there's nothing, not my course. There's nothing that comes close to like his foundational course. And Holly took it early on too. When it comes to like candlestick, day trading levels, and I said, dude, do not give this away for free. So here's my problem now. I have a free course. Somebody comes in. It was 30 days. Now it's 14. They come in. They could do it in one morning. Right?
Yeah,
They don't
I'll be
need.
the
They don't
first
need
to
all.
say Bueller gave me his free course. That shit is fire, like fire. I still
Yeah.
haven't even finished it
But
yet, but
people
it's
don't
fucking
value
amazing.
it when it's free. Like, just like you said, you haven't finished it. So people come do 30 days in Honeycomb, and they're like, out after 30 days. I'm like, hey, how was the course? Just kind of checking in, because people that do the course, it's like a 95% rate that they do like 3 months with us, and because you're learning, you're making money, and so it's that I don't value it because I didn't pay for it.
Yes, I think
big
that
deal.
happens a lot.
That is
I
huge, dude.
I'm about to launch my course. I built it on my website, and I'm going to launch it free. And I'm about to experience that probably in real time, but I'm gonna do free at first and see how it does if it gets traction. But I've been working on it for about 4 months now, and I have it set up similar to like how, if anyone's actually gotten licensing, it's similar to like the process for like a Series 7 or 65. So it's broken down into sections, quizzes, and then a final exam. But yeah, I'm like 95% done with it. And I'm about to put out the new website update with it, but I'm interested to see how that does, because because my Discord used to be free and no one gave a shit about it until I started putting a price on it. So I totally understand what you're saying
Oh,
when it comes to
absolutely, man.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, when it's
Gosh.
free, people don't take it as seriously. They have to have some they have to have some money attached to it to like take it seriously. That's why like I'll do coaching one-on-one. I had friends who'd be like, "Oh, teach me this," and they wouldn't take it. I would do free like lessons, and they wouldn't take it seriously. And I'm like, "Okay, well, now I'm going to charge $75 an hour, so maybe you'll actually listen and show up."
Yeah. And
Holly,
then they
let's
do.
do a comedy show in LA,
Exactly.
and we'll say free comedy show, 7 p.m. And then let's do one that costs $10, and let's hire actors to be in a line out front.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. I just saw this thing yesterday on Facebook. I have like marketing. My background's in marketing and advertising pages, and they said what Red Bull did is they went to like the Harvard frat parties and bar scenes and this and that, and they brought empty cans and they crushed them and put them all over the ground in the popular areas and then sold them. And everybody's like, "Oh, people must be drinking Red Bull."
That's hilarious.
Crushed cans on the ground.
Oh.
Genius.
Yeah, that is genius.
We're getting this perk over that 666 and 66620 area. So, like I said, it is slower. I like the pullback like we had earlier at right before data, and then we retested right. So first was 648 again. We retested right before data, and it's been up since then. So I like those kind of pullbacks. Like if we pulled back into like 665.50, these melt ups are tough. You just got to if you put in $500 and just ride it, but.
Yeah, I'm still holding a runner from this morning. It's just I keep moving the stop, and then it's just trickling along. We'll see. I mean, NQ is holding up here, but I might just walk away and let it rip, or hit stop loss, whatever.
Yeah.
Whoever said it earlier, there's nothing better than making money and getting breakfast. So.
That though. You know what also is getting a big noticeable run is plug.
Yeah,
On
plug and
really
blink.
strong volume too.
And JD keeps topping out at this 3605 level.
I don't like how meta looks in the short term right here. It's starting to get a little bit dicey. If it reclaims 718, might give us some short term pain, but I still like it on like the 65. So I just let it do its thing. Still in good profits here. It'll need to reclaim 720 convincingly for me to get out. Probably even a little bit higher than that.
Dodge the all the Tyreek Hill memes. Dude, it's so funny. It was like his wife knowing he's going to be home more often, and she's like freebasing off a spoon. I'm just like it's like his kids, now that they know he's going to be home to beat him more and all this. I'm like, oh my god. Yep, SPY just melting up. I think you have to do 1 DTEs though, because the theta. Like if you catch the candle, great. We have 66656 we just sliced through, and then I have 66667 and 66715, and we've had one red candle today on the 15-minute, pretty much. That 7:30 a.m. candle doesn't count. So TSM, ascending triangle, SMCI pushing higher. What was the other one? TEM, right? Kind of topping out there. Let's check out Meta. Kind of flagging off the lows for Meta. Overall, very weak. Amazon flagging up. It's got to get over 220, though, and hold it. Go back to NVIDIA.
It's
Right
holding
at the
yesterday's
closing.
close.
Yep. Literally bounced right off of that. AMD. Same story. Bounced off yesterday's close. AMD and NVIDIA both bounced off yesterday's close. Let's look at AVGO, another chip. Ooh, AVGO is running. Wow. Bounced off of yesterday's close, kind of, or yesterday's opening print. Wow, that one's really running.
Yeah, and Q ripped through previous day high, and now it's high a day.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Oh, my God. Yep, moving now.
Yeah.
Right when I say don't do 0 days, we get a fat candle.
Yeah, 24,958 above us.
Wow, AVGO, that's crazy.
Oh.
IWM ascending triangle, draw from opening print at 240.50 to 241.40 area. Ascending triangle. This should break like if I draw this out, that'd be by 9:40 a.m. and it probably breaks before that. I'll just share that. Yeah, Amazon and IWM look similar, Dodge. That similar ascending pattern. But AVGO's really had that little push there on the candle. TSM new high a day. Along with tech cues, Holly was just calling that out. SPY still melting higher.
I gotta go plug my phone in, so I'll be back if you guys are on in a little bit here. But if not, it's been a pleasure, gang, as always.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm tapping out here, guys. I gotta finish up this course for tonight, so I will catch you guys later.
Later.
Arsenic, tell him where to be later. What time?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. My
I just said
fucking
tell him what
headphones
time.
keep bugging in and out. Tonight in the Discord at 8 p.m., we'll be kicking off the Advanced Trend Lines Crash course.
5
I
p.m.
draw my
Pacific.
trend lines a little bit different than most people, and you guys might want to pop in and check that out for sure. So 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. Specific time tonight. It'll be about, I think, should last 6 to 8 weeks.
I'm gonna head out, guys. It was fun trading with you this morning. Hope everyone made some money, but it's time for me to peace out and maybe take a
Good
nap.
job today,
Actually, I'm a little
man.
sleepy. Yeah,
You
it was a good day. It was a
you
great
crushed the
day.
meta puts. That was amazing.
Yeah, Netflix still working here.
Yeah, meta's still weak, man. It's under
Reddit's still
720.
working. Yep.
Yeah,
Tesla. I
Netflix.
was in that Tesla move, but I don't have a big position. Tesla's my largest stock position, so I'm always kind of timid with the options because I'm already so allocated there.
Netflix popped off lows, but literally hit its head on yesterday's low. So
Yeah.
still, and then back to low a day. So no
Yep.
strength there.
Yeah, it's looking good. So it was making me a little worried, but it's got to break convincingly above 720 before I get out.
I just sold half my SMCI for 40% profit.
Let's go.
Their next week's contracts, $50 contracts. I'll just now let the other two ride. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I've locked up some profit on it, so I set the other ones for just under break even, and I'm good. How
All
we
right.
get it
Well,
done.
y'all have a good one. I'm headed out. All right.
Hey,
See you
Josh, have a good
guys.
one, buddy.
Have a good
Thanks,
one.
brother. All right, see
Absolutely.
everybody later on for Arsenic's course. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. And we had some amazing trades this morning. Pretty good session. Last Wednesday was super choppy and slow and horrible, honestly. So love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.